Are you unhappy with life? Here's the honest answer. Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. Are you feeling stuck, unfulfilled, or just plain unhappy with life? You're not alone. Many of us face moments when life feels like it's lost its spark, and we start questioning if this is all there is. But here's the thing. Understanding why you feel this way is the first step toward change. In this video, we'll dive deep into the root causes of unhappiness, those hidden patterns, societal pressures, and personal habits that might be holding you back. It's not about pointing fingers or finding someone to blame, it's about taking an honest look at your life and discovering the truths that can set you free. Together, we'll explore the psychological, emotional, and even environmental factors that contribute to feeling unfulfilled. More importantly, we'll talk about how to break free from this cycle. Because the truth is, your happiness isn't out of reach, it's just buried beneath the weight of stress, expectations, and distractions. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why you're feeling this way, but you'll also leave with a fresh perspective and actionable insights to start reclaiming your happiness. Whether it's small mindset shifts or big life changes, the power to create a life you truly love lies within you. So, are you ready to uncover the honest answer to why you're unhappy with life and, more importantly, how to change it? Hit play, and let's start this journey together. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more life-changing content that empowers you to live your best life. Here is what makes people feel unhappy with life. 1. They set expectations unrealistically high. Do you ever feel like life constantly falls short of what you imagined? One of the biggest reasons people feel unhappy is because of unrealistic expectations. We live in a world that encourages us to dream big, aim high, and never settle, which can be inspiring, until it becomes overwhelming. The truth is, when our expectations are set too high, reality often struggles to measure up. Unrealistic goals can make us feel like we're failing, even when we're making progress. Whether it's about career success, relationships, or personal achievements, the pressure to meet these sky-high expectations can leave us feeling drained, unfulfilled, and stuck in a constant cycle of disappointment. But what if the problem isn't you, it's the expectations you've set? So many of us fall into the trap of setting unrealistic expectations, and this impacts our happiness. More importantly, you should recalibrate your goals to align with your values and what truly matters. Happiness isn't about lowering your standards, it's about creating expectations that inspire and motivate you, not paralyze you. 2. They think they are special but can't explain why. Do you sometimes feel like you're destined for greatness, but you can't quite explain why? It's natural to believe you're unique. After all, every person has their own story, talents, and potential. But when this belief turns into an undefined sense of being special without clarity or direction, it can leave you feeling lost, frustrated, and ultimately unhappy. The problem lies in the gap between believing in your specialness and actually understanding what makes you unique. Many people chase this vague idea of greatness without ever digging deep to uncover their true strengths, passions, or purpose. This disconnect often leads to feelings of inadequacy or disappointment, especially when life doesn't magically align with these unexplored expectations. So many people hold on to this belief of being special, and it can sometimes hinder personal growth and happiness. You can transform this belief into something empowering by identifying your authentic gifts and aligning them with meaningful goals. If you've ever felt stuck or unsure about your place in the world, this honest conversation might be exactly what you need to start finding clarity and joy. 3. They measure happiness in the wrong units. Are you chasing happiness, but it always seems just out of reach? Maybe the problem isn't that you're unhappy, it's that you're measuring happiness in the wrong way. Many people equate happiness with material success, social status, or the approval of others, only to find that these things provide fleeting satisfaction. The truth is, happiness isn't something you can calculate with external markers like a higher paycheck, a bigger house, or more Instagram likes. When we focus on these wrong units, we miss the deeper, more fulfilling aspects of life, meaningful relationships, personal growth, and a sense of purpose. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, once I achieve X, I'll be happy, only to feel empty when X finally arrives. In this video, we'll challenge the misconceptions about happiness and reveal how to shift your focus to what truly matters. You'll learn how to redefine success in a way that feels authentic and empowering. If you're tired of chasing happiness and ready to start living it, this conversation is for you. 4. They get used to what they have and want more. Why does it seem like no matter how much we achieve or acquire, it's never enough? The answer lies in a psychological phenomenon called hedonic adaptation. Over time, we get used to the things that once brought us joy, a new car, a promotion, or even a dream vacation, and they stop feeling special. This leaves us craving the next big thing, thinking it will finally make us happy. The cycle of wanting more is exhausting and often leads to feelings of emptiness. Instead of appreciating what we have, we focus on what's missing, constantly chasing a moving target. But the truth is, happiness doesn't come from accumulating more, it comes from shifting how we view and value what we already have. People fall into this pattern of always wanting more, and it impacts their happiness. You can break free from this cycle and find contentment in the present moment. If you're tired of feeling like you're running a race with no finish line, this is the wake-up call you need. 5. They confuse not being bad with being good. Have you ever told yourself, I'm doing okay? It's not that bad? Many people fall into the trap of mistaking the absence of negativity for genuine positivity. While it's great to avoid harmful habits or toxic situations, simply not doing something bad doesn't automatically mean your life is thriving or fulfilling. This mindset often keeps us stuck in a state of mediocrity, where we settle for less than what we truly deserve. It's easy to coast through life by avoiding mistakes or big risks, but without actively pursuing growth, joy, and purpose, we're just existing, not truly living. Confusing not bad with good creates a subtle but powerful barrier to happiness because it lowers our standards for what we should expect from life. So, shift your focus from merely avoiding the bad to actively seeking the good, whether it's in relationships, career, or personal development. Stop settling for not bad and start living a life that feels genuinely great. 6. They try to find meaning in being unhappy. Have you ever felt like your unhappiness somehow defines you? For many people, there's a strange comfort in holding on to their struggles, as if being unhappy gives their life depth or significance. It's not uncommon to believe that pain, hardship, or dissatisfaction makes us more real or gives us a unique story to tell. But what if this mindset is actually keeping you stuck? The truth is, while challenges can teach us valuable lessons, clinging to unhappiness as a source of identity or meaning only limits our ability to grow. Finding meaning in your struggles shouldn't mean staying trapped in them, it should inspire you to move forward. Life is about evolving through your experiences, not being defined by them. So many people attach their sense of self-worth to unhappiness, and this perspective can hold you back from living a joyful life. Start rewriting your story with a brighter, more hopeful outlook. 7. They hope that other people will make them happy. Have you ever waited for someone else to bring happiness into your life? It's easy to believe that the right partner, friend, or family member will be the key to your happiness. After all, we're social creatures, and the love and support of others can bring joy. However, the truth is, relying on others to make us happy often leads to disappointment and frustration. When we place our happiness in the hands of others, we give up control of our own emotions. We may find ourselves constantly chasing validation, approval, or affection only to feel let down when others can't meet our expectations. This dependency on external sources for happiness leaves us vulnerable and unhappy when things don't go as planned. Many people fall into the trap of hoping others will fulfill their emotional needs. This mindset can undermine their happiness. You can take back control of your happiness and create a more fulfilling life by focusing on self-love, personal growth, and inner peace. Stop waiting for others to make you happy and be ready to discover the power of creating happiness from within. 8. They desire happiness less than fear disappointment. Do you find yourself holding back from pursuing happiness because you're more afraid of getting disappointed? It's common to want joy and fulfillment, but for many people, the fear of things not turning out the way they hope is so strong that it overshadows their desire to be happy. This fear of disappointment can create a self-fulfilling prophecy. By not taking risks or pursuing what makes us happy, we end up feeling stuck, unfulfilled, and dissatisfied. When you're more afraid of disappointment than motivated by the pursuit of happiness, it's easy to stay in your comfort zone, avoiding anything that might bring you joy but also potentially bring letdown. This can keep you trapped in a cycle of fear and complacency, where even small opportunities for happiness are ignored or dismissed. This fear of disappointment holds so many people back. It undermines their ability to experience true happiness. Shift your mindset, take healthy risks, and break free from the fear that keeps you stuck in a life that's less than what you deserve. Stop living in fear and start living for joy. You will discover how to embrace happiness with courage and confidence. 9. They find commiserators. When things aren't going well, it's tempting to seek out others who are also struggling. It feels comforting to share frustrations and bond over hardships with people who understand. But here's the catch. Surrounding yourself with people who are just as unhappy or dissatisfied as you can actually keep you stuck in a negative cycle. Rather than inspiring you to move forward, commiserating with others can reinforce your unhappiness and make it harder to break free. It's easy to get trapped in conversations where everyone is focused on what's wrong, but constantly discussing problems without solutions doesn't lead to growth. While it's important to feel heard and supported, finding commiserators can turn into a habit that prevents you from seeing new possibilities. Misery loves company, but that company doesn't always inspire change or positivity. It's natural to seek out commiserators and how this can hinder your personal growth. You can shift your focus from reinforcing negativity to seeking out people who uplift and challenge you. Surround yourself with people who help you grow and elevate your mindset. 10. They believe happiness is a selfish pursuit. Many people hesitate to pursue their own happiness because they feel guilty or selfish for doing so. Society often emphasizes selflessness, teaching us that putting others' needs first is virtuous. While caring for others is important, the belief that prioritizing your own happiness is selfish can actually hold you back from living a full and meaningful life. The truth is, seeking happiness isn't about ignoring others or neglecting responsibilities, it's about being the best version of yourself so you can contribute positively to the world around you. When you make your own well-being a priority, you not only improve your life, but you also become better equipped to support, care for, and inspire those you love. Happiness isn't a selfish pursuit, it's a necessary one for personal growth and for creating healthier, more fulfilling relationships with others. So many people struggle with the idea of pursuing happiness. This belief can limit their potential. Taking care of your own happiness is not only good for you, but it can also lead to greater compassion, generosity, and connection with others. Learn how to embrace your own joy without shame. 11. They think that misery follows happiness. Have you ever felt like happiness is just a temporary state, and that once you're happy, something bad is bound to follow? It's a common belief that after experiencing joy, we'll inevitably face sorrow or hardship. This mindset can hold us back from fully embracing happiness because we fear that it's fleeting or that it's just setting us up for disappointment down the road. The truth is, happiness doesn't have to be followed by misery. Life is a mixture of highs and lows, but that doesn't mean happiness is always followed by suffering. When we live with the belief that joy is temporary or that it invites misfortune, we tend to downplay or dismiss moments of happiness. This creates a cycle where we don't fully experience joy because we're constantly bracing ourselves for the next down. So many people believe that misery follows happiness. This mindset can prevent us from living fully. Start to break free from this limiting belief and allow yourself to enjoy happiness without fear of it being fleeting. Stop waiting for the other shoe to drop and start embracing happiness without guilt or fear. 12. They do not see the impact of their work on others. It's easy to feel like your efforts at work or in your personal life don't matter, especially when you don't see the immediate results or recognition. Many people go through life feeling disconnected from the impact of their actions, not realizing how much their work, big or small, influences others. This lack of recognition can lead to feelings of frustration, burnout, and a sense of meaninglessness. The truth is, the work you do, whether it's in your career, relationships, or community, has a ripple effect. Your contributions touch others in ways you may never fully see or understand. When you don't acknowledge the positive impact you're making, it can be easy to feel unappreciated and question your purpose. But the impact is real, and often, it's felt in ways that aren't immediately visible. Many people overlook the effect of their work on others, and this affects their sense of fulfillment and happiness. You can reconnect with the meaningful results of your efforts, even if they aren't always obvious. If you've ever felt like your work is going unnoticed or lacks significance, start to recognize and appreciate the powerful impact you're making on the world around you. Here is the key takeaway message from this video presentation. Throughout this video, we've uncovered some of the key reasons people struggle with unhappiness and the ways they often unknowingly block their own joy. From setting unrealistic expectations to fearing that happiness will be followed by misery, these thought patterns can hold us back from truly embracing the life we deserve. The good news is, recognizing these beliefs is the first step toward breaking free from them. Happiness isn't just a destination. It's a journey that begins with understanding, self-reflection, and a willingness to challenge limiting mindsets. The path to a happier life involves realigning your goals and expectations with what truly matters. Start by reassessing the way you measure success and happiness, focusing on the things that bring you fulfillment rather than external validation. Understand that your happiness is not selfish. By prioritizing your well-being, you can become a more positive influence on others. Shift away from fear and disappointment, and embrace the possibility that joy can be long-lasting and sustainable. Remember, the impact of your work and actions is often more profound than you realize, and by seeing how you affect others, you can deepen your sense of purpose. To take action, begin by practicing gratitude daily, reconnecting with what you love, and creating realistic expectations that inspire growth. Surround yourself with positive, supportive individuals who encourage your well-being. Most importantly, allow yourself to experience joy without guilt or fear. If you're ready to take control of your happiness and start living with purpose, take these insights to heart and watch how your life transforms. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more tips on personal development. If you have any idea on personal happiness, share your ideas in the comments. This channel is dedicated to discussing business and personal development. We invite you to explore other exciting topics that are regularly posted on this channel. I wish you a good business startup and continue educating yourself with RBE. See you in the next video on this channel. Thank you for watching this until the end.